right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about something that literally makes or breaks your website in just a few seconds. It's speed. And look, this isn't just some techie detail for developers. It is the very first handshake you have with a potential customer.
I mean, think about it. You've done this, I've done this, we've all done this. You click a link, you wait, 1 second goes by, 2 seconds, and you're out of there. That little moment of impatience, it's universal, and it has a huge impact on businesses online.
And the numbers on this are just wild. Get this. The chance a user just gives up and leaves, what we call bouncing, goes up by a staggering 90% if your page takes 5 seconds to load instead of 1. 5 seconds. That's all it takes to lose almost everyone who is about to visit your site.
So here's the bottom line. A slow website is so much more than just a minor annoyance. Every single second a user is sitting there waiting is a potential sale, a potential client, a potential subscriber just vanishing. Your slow site is literally a leaky bucket for your business.
Okay, so how do we patch up this leaky bucket? How do we actually measure and improve our site's health? Well, thankfully, Google has given us a really clear framework for this. It's called Core Web Vitals, and you can think of them as the key metrics for a healthy user experience. Oh, and by the way, it's not just for your users. Google uses these signals in its search rankings, so a healthier site can actually help you get found more easily.
The absolute best way to think about this is like a doctor's checkup for your website. We're not just guessing if it feels fast. No, we're measuring its vital signs. And there are 3 of these core vitals that we really need to keep an eye on.
So vital sign number 1 is largest contentful paint, or LCP. That sounds complicated, but it's not. It just asks, how fast does the most important stuff on your page, the main banner image or the big headline, actually show up? It's all about how fast the page feels, and it's often slowed down by simple things like really big images that haven't been optimized.
Next up, we have Interaction to Next Paint, or INP. This one's all about responsiveness. So when someone clicks a button or taps on your menu, how long does it take for something, anything, to happen? You know that annoying lag where you're not sure if your click even registered? Yeah, that's what INP measures. It's often caused by the browser being too busy running code in the background.
And our third vital sign is Cumulative Layout Shift, or CLS. This one tracks visual stability. Have you ever been reading an article and suddenly an ad loads and pushes all the text down? Or you go to click a button and it moves at the last second? CLS is what measures that chaos.
So there you have it. Loading, interactivity, and stability. LCP, INP, and CLS. Now that we know what they are, let's take a quick look at what this really means for the people visiting your site and the actual numbers you should be shooting for.
Okay, for LCP, the magic number you need to remember is 2.5 seconds. If that main piece of your web page loads in under that time, you're giving your visitor a great experience. Anything longer than that, and you're starting to really test their patience.
Now, with INP, we're really talking about the feel of your website. A poor INP just feels, well, it feels broken, right? You click, and there's this awkward pause that creates doubt and frustration. But a good INP, that feels smooth, professional, and satisfying. The website just works, and that builds trust.
And CLS, well, CLS is the measure of pure annoyance. It's all about predictability. Your visitors expect your website to be a stable service, not some jumpy, moving target where they're playing whack-a-mole with the buttons. A low CLS score means your site feels solid and trustworthy.
Let me give you a classic, and frankly, kind of a scary example of bad CLS. This happens all the time. You go to click the Go Back link, but right as you click, an ad pops in, shoves everything down, and you accidentally click Confirm Purchase. I mean, come on, that's not just bad design, that can destroy a user's trust in a single frustrating instant.
Okay, so right about now you're probably asking, this is great, but how does my site measure up? Well, the fantastic news is you don't have to guess. You can run this exact health checkup on your own site totally for free in like 30 seconds.
There are a few fantastic tools out there, but 2 of the easiest and most popular are Google's own PageSpeed Insights and another one called GT Metrics. Both of them will give you an amazing, really detailed report on how your site is performing.
And running the tests could not be simpler. Seriously, you just go to the PageSpeed Insights website, pop in your website's address, and click Analyze. In just a few seconds, it does its thing and gives you a complete breakdown.
When you get that report back, this is basically the scoreboard you're looking at. What you're aiming for is to be in the good column for all 3. So that's an LCP under 2.5 seconds, an INP under 200 milliseconds, which is super fast, and a CLS score below 0.1.
And the tools make it even easier with a simple color code. Think of it like a traffic light. Green means you're good to go, you're passing the checkup. Orange means, hey, you need some improvement here. And red? Well, red means you're in the danger zone, and your site's performance is probably hurting your business.
But here is the absolute best part. These reports don't just give you a bad grade and walk away. They're diagnostic. They give you a to-do list with specific suggestions like you should compress these images or get rid of this unused code to help you actually improve your scores.
When you boil it all down, creating that amazing first impression comes down to these three things. You need a site that is fast to load, instantly responsive, and visually stable. That right there, that's the trifecta of a fantastic user experience.
So I'll leave you with this one last thought to chew on. Your website is your storefront, and it's open 24/7. What story is its performance telling your visitors? Is it saying, welcome, we're efficient and trustworthy? Or is it saying, sorry, we're a bit slow and frustrating? Because the answer to that question could be the difference between a new customer and a lost opportunity.